Hey guys, Destinygundum, and we're back to an old review space for once, because I was just doing my work here and I realized, wait a second, I can do a review right now. The light's pretty good because the lights are on, so might as well do one right now. So today we're going to be doing a review on an SD custom of mine. I don't do a lot of SD customs because I don't keep SDs for long, but this one had a close place to my heart because this was one of the first Gundam series I actually watched, which is SD Gundam Force. I remember like the first time I heard about the other SDs, I kept on saying it was Superior Defender, but it's actually Super Deformed. Superior Defender is actually the name of the show, that's why they're called SD Gundam, but they're also Super Deformed. So here he is. This is the main character of the show, Captain Gundam. If you don't count Shoot, but shoot. Alright, so basically, this is him, and he is cool, awesome. Now, obviously, I painted him up and did some mods on him. First off, gave him elbow joints, so he has a nice 90-degree bend. I made him a new backpack because I think the only version you can still find of this guy is the heavy armor pack, and that I don't like the heavy armor pack. I just like the shield from it because it reminds me of GP01 Full Burnian and the gun, which is pretty nice. So, yep, I rebuilt the chest, and I rebuilt like this whole area, made it bigger and less deformed and less like weird. I scratch built some legs for him. I made this ankle piece bigger, and I painted him up. Yeah, so he looks awesome. Oh, I also filled in the gun right here. So he looks awesome. He turned out great. He was pretty fun to paint. And yeah, so let's start off with. I'm gonna start off with accessories first this time. Paint is actually rubbing up into his. Give me just a second. Alright. This peg is really long. Okay, alright. So here he is. And then for articulation, his head can rotate 360 and pop off. But, oh jeez. Didn't realize that I had a paint blemish right there. But this was an interesting part to paint. And yeah, this whole faceplate part. The arms can rotate 360 and go in and out. Bend 90 degrees at the elbow for some good poses. He also has double Gatling guns that shoots out from his arm. The front skirts go up about that far. Legs go up about that far, depending on how you position this front skirts. Legs can go up about that far, back about that far, out to the side. He can do a pretty good splits. What I did was I had a spare beginning Gundam thighs pieces, and I kind of just like made it into that so he could pull off more G Gundam like poses. Yep, so there he is. If only I can get him to stand on one foot. But yeah, if I had time to position him, he would look something like that. Oh, what do you know? Alright, cool. Then the ankle's just on a ball joint, rotates 360, goes up that far, down about that far. And the torso, almost, I skipped the torso. His torso's on a ball joint, so it rotates 360, but it bumps into a lot of things and scratches the paint. Okay. And his leg just popped out. Okay. This peg is bothering me. Okay, there we go. And then goes up and down. So he has a nice ab crunch right there. Alright, so then let's go over his accessories. He comes with 2 beam sabers. These are from the high grade Recolor Justice, but I couldn't find the beams. But he looks pretty cool wielding them because they fit his hand perfectly and they match kind of the whole thing going on. And they do pretty well. And then you have his shield. Now his shield is pretty cool. There's supposed to be a grappling hook thing here. I accidentally cut it in half because I wanted to do the show accurate shield, but didn't look so good. So I just took the other part and glued it back on. So there's a shield. And let's just pop this out of the hand and put it back right here. And then here is his gun. I just painted this a nice gray color. And nothing really else, just nice gray. He has 2 holes, actually. One right here for the barrel, and one right here. Now, you guys might be wondering what that other hole goes to. Now, there's a shank inside of his shield. This nice looking shank, where he can shank other people with, or other mobile suits. So, you can take it and peg it right here. It can become a bayonet, you know, kind of like Gears of War style. Or you could just take it and peg it to his hand. It's not very, like, into his hand, so yeah. So, then bends at the elbow. You can get some nice poses with it, you know, kind of just like replicate him just kind of being cool. And the bomb. Alright, so overall, this is an amazing kit. When I first got it, it has so much custom opportunities, but alone as a kit, you know, unless you're a fan of Destinygundum Force, I know my friend, Math Expert, wasn't, because I don't think he even heard, he didn't hear of it before. He actually got a Zapper Zaku, but then he didn't really realize what it was, and didn't like it, but yeah. Also, I forgot to mention he has little missiles back here, and they also correspond with these little hatches back here, so kind of turn A style. He has 6 in all, so there we go. And yep, I definitely recommend it to any of those custom modders out there who really like customizing stuff. And he looks great when he's all painted up and stuff. And that's pretty much it for this review. I'll see you guys next time. But before that, I have a little spoiler. So first off, I'm just gonna show this off. This is a special piece for my new custom that I'll actually be reviewing in about like 10 seconds. But here it is. This is a part from one of the biggest Transformer toys ever made. Now, I'm entering this in Mr. Plastic Robots contest, so I'll just show you what's going on in the back. It's from Transformers Animated, by the way. If you don't know what it is, just watch the next video and you'll figure it out, but this part opens up and you can see the insides. So, and this is just a main tower of it. So, that'll be all. See you guys.